Hello! Welcome back to New Mama Meg. I'm Meg. It's nice to see you again. So I don't know if you're like me in this aspect, but I love watching day in the life of videos on YouTube. So, I mean, you can watch anything, like day in the life of a celebrity, day in the life of a Cocker Spaniel, anything. It's all over YouTube. So I thought I would start a little series, like day in the life of little Finn. So we'll do one a month until he's a year old, just so you can see how we spend our day, how we spend our time, what we do to keep busy. It's really hard to entertain a 7-month-old. When Finn was first born, I was so worried about falling into some type of routine. You know, everything you see is like, it's time they wake up. 7 a.m. they wake up. Well, not every baby wakes up at 7 a.m. And then they eat, and then they play, and then they sleep, and then they, whatever else babies do. We didn't fall into that right away. It kind of took a while for us to get into a more of a flow. It does help that we're at home and we can't really do anything. If we were out and about, it might be a little bit harder, but I thought I'd share what our routine is. Not every day is the same for us, but you know, there are certain things that happen throughout the day consistently. Our day typically starts anywhere between 4:45 and 7, so today was 6:30. I rarely wake up before Finn does. I'm usually woken by the annoying beeps of the monitor. So when I do hear them, I get up and walk over to his room, and he's usually just rolling around in there waiting for me to come in and get him. Baby? Hi! Could you turn that on? Could you turn that on? There you go. I try and give him a couple minutes to wake up before I smother him with kisses, but obviously couldn't wait too long this morning. Yeah. Okay, change your diaper? Change your diaper. Once he's up, we change his diaper right away, and then depending on what time it is, usually I'll just change him into his clothes for the day, but because it was only 6:30, I thought, no, it's way too early, so we just stayed in our jammies for a while. I'm trying to teach him baby sign language, so I was doing that all done sign. Once he's changed, I scoop him up and then we head downstairs. Once we get downstairs, I will feed him. Sometimes we do it in his room, sometimes we do it on the couch. Just depends on how I'm feeling, but obviously on this day I was very tired, hence why I'm just kind of staring into nothing. Now I know what you're thinking. She didn't just roll out of bed with her hair looking like that. Well, in fact, I almost did. These beautiful, luscious locks are the result of heatless sock curls. They're all over TikTok right now, all over Instagram. Thought I'd give it a try. I must say, I'm very impressed. Okay, I had to point out my hair because, like, obviously I don't normally just wake up like that, but these heatless sock curls are legit. Once Finn is done eating, I will usually just plop him in here so that I can run to the kitchen to either get breakfast or coffee or whatever else I need to do. I always suit him up with one of these waterproof bibs because he is 7 months old, there's teeth coming in, and there's a lot of drool everywhere. On this day, I was going to the kitchen to get my collagen water, so I started drinking this collagen water mixed with juice from a whole lemon. I don't really know what it does, I just know that I usually feel pretty good after I drink it, so I added it to my routine. While I'm drinking that, we will usually just sit and play, and usually I'll have the TV on, not gonna lie. It's probably on here, but you can't see it. But right now we're just playing with Sophie and having a great old time. Also, FYI, this activity table was an absolute lifesaver for me. It was super easy just to plop him in there and be able to run to the kitchen, which I can, don't worry, I can see him from the kitchen. I'm not far away, but it's just really great to have him in there and know that he's safe. And he's having fun while he's in there. Look. Once he's kind of over being in the activity table, that usually happens after about, 15 minutes or so, we'll just move to the floor and we'll play with this giant pig and his blocks, and usually he works his way over to the fireplace. I don't know what it is, but he is obsessed with going near it, so I spend a lot of time in the day moving him from the fireplace to the blanket, fireplace to the blanket, fireplace to the blanket. It's, I don't know, he must think it's a fun game. I sure don't though. And here we go again. Fireplace to the blanket. Once I finish my collagen water, I move on to my favorite part of the day, my coffee. I'm obsessed with my Nespresso maker. If you know me, you know how much I love this thing. If Finn is still distracted enough and I have enough time, then I'll usually grab breakfast at this point as well. I always start my day with such good intentions. Like I drink that lemon collagen water and I have this nice yogurt for breakfast, which here I'm adding chia seeds and flax seeds to it, which apparently helps with milk supply. So I always add it to whatever I'm having for breakfast, whether it's yogurt or oatmeal. I was obviously starting to take a little long, so Finn was freaking out in the background, so it's time to hightail it. Every morning around 8:30 or 9, we'll usually call my mom, and her and Finn will have a little chat. If I don't call her by 9, I usually get a text saying, hey, where's my call? So anyway, it's always a fun part of our day. But got up at 6:30, but that's okay.
Good job.
Also, what did people do before FaceTime? Like, I can't imagine going through this pandemic and not being able to see our friends and family and not having FaceTime. Feeling very thankful for that.
Let's see it, Brian. Go. You can do it. You're just gonna fly. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Oh, look at him. You can do it. Oh, look.
No, the other way.
He's going backwards.
It's okay. It's a start.
Yeah, that doesn't matter. Oh,
I'm just gonna
bye.
roll. Okay, see you later.
Once they finish their chat, I usually put him in the Jolly Jumper, another apparatus that can hold him instead of me holding him, just so that I have an opportunity to eat my breakfast and drink my lukewarm coffee at this point. Finn usually goes down for his first nap anywhere between 2 to 3 hours after he wakes up. So we usually will go upstairs and I'll feed him, and then of course we'll change his diaper, put his sleep sack on, start some white noise, and down he goes. Also, full transparency, I usually have to rock him to sleep. We've just kind of always done that. So I kind of plop him in the crib and walk away solely for the purposes of this video. Once he goes down, I'll usually get changed now because I never know when he's going to wake up. So it's really the only chance I have to take a few minutes for myself and get myself ready for the day. I'm currently very obsessed with skincare, and so I love this part of my day where I like get myself ready, put on all my serums, and I'm starting to put on concealer and mascara once in a while. I just always feel a little bit better when I do that. So once I'm ready, I'll do whatever I have to do around the house, or sometimes I just sit on my booty and have another coffee because that's what I feel like doing that day. But anyway, regardless, I'm just kind of waiting around until he wakes up.
Turn on the sunshine.
He's always been a decent napper, but now that we have him on more of a nap schedule, he's been even better. So there are quite a few days actually where I have to go and wake him up after about 2 hours.
Come on.
Once we work our way out of the sleep sack, which always proves to be challenging for some reason, I will get him up and then obviously sneak a little hug and a little kiss.
Thank you so much.
And then we go and change his diaper.
Okay, diaper.
After his first nap is when I'll put on his actual clothes for the day. This doesn't happen every day. If we're going to be home, sometimes he stays in his jammies all day. Once he's all dressed and ready, we head back downstairs, and again I plop him in this apparatus. I swear every mom needs one of these bad boys, but I put him in there so that I can head to the kitchen and make his lunch. If you have this IKEA high chair, please tell me I'm not the only one that struggles with these straps. Other than that though, best high chair. I think it was like $25 or something crazy. Super easy to keep clean, just wipe it down. We love it. Also, a little mom hack. You'll see me grab a bib from right behind the high chair, and I just stuck a wreath hook from Christmas time on the back, and I hang the bibs on there. For lunch right now, we always have oatmeal, and then I'll do a fruit. So today he was trying prunes, hence that face. I think I would probably make the same face. I had also recently introduced eggs to him, so every day for a few days I was trying to give him little bits and pieces of eggs just to get him used to it.
Okay.
Once he's done, we will play again because that's what you do with a 7-month-old. Hazel will usually come and join us if she's in a good mood. If you know Hazel, then you know exactly what I am talking about.
Where's your ball? Go get your ball. Go on, go get your ball, Stinky. Ugh, ew. Okay. Go get your ball.
So today's actually my dad's birthday, so since we can't celebrate the way we would like to celebrate, Finn and I are gonna do a little porch drop off of some donuts and coffee and then just do a little wave through the window. So here we go.
You ready? You go see Grandpa? Ready, Hazel? Go to Grandpa's? Let's go.
Hi, can I have a large dark roast double, please? Yep, a large dark roast with milk. Yep. And 6 donuts. Awesome, thank you. Of course, it had to be the snowiest day when we went and did this, but anyway, it got us out of the house. It was also really cold, so I pieced out of there as soon as I was done happy birthday. Once we got home from that, Finn went down for another quick nap before Dan got home. Dan got home shortly after Finn woke up, and he actually brought dinner home this night. Every couple weeks or so, we'll just get takeout because it's quick and easy, and if Dan's going to be a little later than usual, it's just super easy for us to do that. Finn loves his food, so he gets a little impatient if I take a little bit too long to feed him.
Too hot. Too hot.
Sometimes I wonder if I should feed him earlier, but I really like that we all just sit and eat together. After dinner, Dan gives him a bottle of breast milk. We started doing this a while ago when I was kind of worried about how much milk he was getting at nighttime, so we just give him a 4-ounce bottle, and it's usually good for a little while. Once he's done his bottle, we head upstairs and give him his bath, which he absolutely loves. After his bath, we head to his room and put on his baby lotion. Then we put on his jammies, give him a little tickle, and then we always say goodnight to him in the mirror. He thinks it's really cool to look at himself, and he always smiles, so it's super cute.
Night, night. Night, night.
Just as an FYI, Dan normally does his bath and most of his bedtime routine. He just didn't want to be in the video, so I'm doing it tonight. So once he said goodnight in the mirror, we put his sleep sack on, give him his soother, and then we'll read a book or two, depending on how long we can keep him interested. Then we'll turn on his vaporizer, we'll start to kind of dim the light down, put on his white noise machine, and then one of us will rock him until he's pretty much asleep, and then we'll put him in his crib. And that's it. That's what we do all day. Some days are a little different. Some days we go for more walks. Some days we don't go for walks at all because we live in Canada and like today it's -11. So we do what we can to keep busy and to entertain ourselves. We probably watch more TV than we should, but you know what? It's okay. Obviously, I've only shown you one day here, but it's pretty typical of what our time looks like. If you have a 7-month-old just like me, I'd love to hear what you guys do to keep busy all day. Share in the comments below and I'll be sure to check them out. I hope you liked today's video. If you did, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next week. Bye.